For me, one of the most important things is definitely just capturing everyone's perspectives and values from, I was born in China, but I lived in Vanuatu for a year and a half, and then I came to New Zealand. So coming from very different cultures, I really do value the different perspectives that people bring to the table. And I think, yeah, I want to continue to work in the youth area and to continue capture people's stories. I went to Vanuatu when I was 7.5. Vanuatu was definitely
Wow.
like a really good memory for me. But I went to a French primary school in Vanuatu. So that's where kind of like my love for languages sparked in that area. I was also able to meet people from a lot of different cultures because there's obviously the indigenous Vanuatu people, but there's a lot of French immigrants as well as people from Australia, New Zealand. So my friends were from like everywhere, and I'm really grateful to have that when I was young. And I think it really showed me how to connect with people because, you know, when you're little, you don't really mind about what people think. You just kind of make friends anyway. It really helps me to like be able to connect to people quite easily when I meet them. And I think that's something really important, especially working with youth and working with people in general. I stayed there for a year and a half, so not super
Mm.
long, but a little bit. But I enjoyed the experience so much. Came to New Zealand around 9 years old, and then I pretty much stayed in New Zealand after that. So I think I kind of got into the youth aspect during high school. I was part of 2 youth councils and I was part of the pastoral committee at school. So I'm a big people person, I would say. Like, people fills my cup. And so that's why now at uni, I still continue to do what I love. And I think one thing I love the most about working with young people is that they have the coolest ideas. Like, they want to be involved and they want to really share their voices and things, but it's hard because, you know, your age is obviously something that people can be like, oh, you're quite young. You don't have that much wisdom. You don't have that much knowledge. So people can shut you down from time to time. Educating young people around voting, around civics is so important because they are the people who shape where, I guess, Aotearoa goes in the next few years. And their votes really do matter. And I think making sure that young people are heard, because one of the biggest things when I was doing like a health and health and PE report last year, one of the main things that they talked about was like mental health and isolation. So I think for me as well, working in the youth space is to bring people together to make sure that everyone feel like they're included, not just physically being there, but also mentally being able to share your voice. And I think being included also means that they feel safe to share their voices. And yes, that's really what brings me to work with young people. And as a young person myself, I feel like I'll try to understand everyone. I know it's impossible to empathize with every single person because everyone comes from a different experience, but I'll try my best to hopefully understand where people are coming from to see where we can do together as well.